Hey there again, I'm back, and this time I'm making a video about why Beachbody is not a pyramid scheme. Unfortunately, multi-level marketing companies get labeled as this when people, this is kind of an age where people don't necessarily understand multi-level marketing, but it's really, really simple, and I'm going to try to break it down for you just so that there are no misconceptions out there as far as the ethics of Beachbody, because it is a great company. It's an accredited company backed by the BBB. It continues to grow every single year. They constantly put effort and money back into its coaches, and so that's just a little bit upfront about who Beachbody is. But a pyramid scheme is illegal. So Beachbody has been running successfully for many years now. It's definitely not illegal, and so it is not a pyramid scheme. So, and I made a little picture here for you so you could visually see what I'm talking about. So this is a company structure. It's a very popular structure. It's what most companies go on. So if you just take your regular run-of-the-mill corporation, you always have maybe the partners or the owner, whoever, maybe just headquarters. You have them at the top. Then you're going to have your executives, you're going to have your managers, and then you're going to have employees. So for example, if this was a sales department, these would be your salesmen, sales ladies, and whenever they are making sales and bringing in cash, the money would trickle up. It's going to trickle up to managers and to your executives that are going to make money based off how their sales teams are doing, and money ultimately funnels back to the head honchos or the board or the company as a whole, right? That's how companies work. This may look like a pyramid to you, and those companies, your run-of-the-mill company, is not a pyramid scheme. So just because if something has a structure like this doesn't mean it's illegal, doesn't mean it's a pyramid scheme. So in a pyramid scheme, what happens, you're going to have the same structure that looks like this, but how it works internally is what the difference is. So you have headquarters, you have people they have recruited to be a part of their organization. They have recruited others, and they have recruited others. And what happens with a pyramid scheme is that everyone is paying fees or dues to sign up to be a part of this group. They're in most cases paying ongoing fees and ongoing dues to keep being a part of it, and that's basically where the majority of the money is coming from. They're not providing any real service. They're in most cases not even providing products to anyone. Their sole purpose is to just recruit people and to get those sign-up fees and to get those ongoing fees. And that's how pyramid schemes survive. So, and so the biggest difference here is, like I said, the recruiting, right? So with Beachbody, for example, Beachbody looks like this as well. You have Beachbody headquarters, you have what we would probably refer to as top coaches, and then you have the coaches underneath them. This would be a top coach, and they would have coaches that they recruited underneath them. And so, again, same structure, but money isn't made by these coaches down here making money and it just trickling up. It doesn't, no one gets paid that way. How Beachbody coaches get paid is anyone who makes a sale, part of that goes into a separate fund that Beachbody holds. And whenever we have what's called team cycle bonuses. And with team cycle bonuses, depending on how well your team is doing, it could be sales, it could be recruiting, it could be how well you're doing on promotions. So anything sales-wise, a chunk of that's taken, kept separate, and depending on how well your team does, that determines how much your team cycle bonus is. If your team's doing well, you get a higher team cycle bonus. If you're not doing so well, you don't have as good of a team cycle bonus. And that's the majority of where your income comes from, because they don't want to give you an incentive just to acquire coaches. You know, if I'm over here and I'm just trying to get anyone and everyone to sign up, regardless if they're actually going to take this business seriously, then I have absolutely no advantage for doing that. There's no advantage for just signing up coach after coach after coach and not putting any effort into the business itself. So they take effort. Beachbody takes an effort to steer clear of that type of mentality and that type of structure, because they don't want it to be a pyramid scheme, right? So that's kind of just the biggest difference. Also, one thing I love about it is that even though like in this structure we have top coaches up here, it is very common and doable actually for a coach that's way down here to be making more money than these coaches up here. Just because you've been with Beachbody for a long time and you've done really well, you have to keep doing really well. You know, you can't just acquire all these coaches and live off the team cycle bonuses. You have to keep working hard, and you have to keep supporting your coaches. These coaches up here are successful because they put in a lot of time and effort to making sure other people's home businesses are succeeding. So that's the biggest difference between pyramid scheme, Beachbody, and a regular company. And so hopefully that clears some things up and answers some questions. If you are interested in being a coach or have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to reach out. I'm going to put all my links below this video, and you can also visit me on Facebook or Instagram. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.